Alright, Schlockmeister fans, we're going to watch horror from the 80s. This one's called Bad Dreams. Let's check it out. The movie starts out in the 70s in some sort of hippie commune.
If you don't want to do this,
called Unity or something like that.
Right, Harris?
Harris is in charge of it. He's like the Manson type.
No, Victor.
He's going to make sure that his group kind of goes the Jim Jones route.
Come to eternal bliss.
That's gasoline that he's pouring on everybody. However, one girl survives. Her name is Cynthia.
What is her name? Burns for our sins.
One spirit, one will. I could kill you right now, couldn't I? You could. You know I'll find you.
Fast forward 13 years later, Cynthia is coming out of her coma.
Cynthia?
She's now in a psychiatric facility.
Violent mood swings! We're only violent when it's absolutely necessary. If we're just about finished...
Bruce Abbott plays the doctor.
What we believed was that if people could become selfless enough, if they could free themselves from their egos, they would experience a kind of togetherness.
Cynthia starts seeing visions of Harris.
Come to us, Cynthia. We love you.
We see what the final moments of what happened in that commune. Cy Richardson plays the cop investigating.
Hell, maybe she brought the damn gasoline and helped pour it on the babies. That's enough.
Well, the next thing you know, people start committing suicide around her. And she's led to believe that this is Harris saying, hey, if you don't come join us, others are going to take your place. She waves goodbye to her friend Miriam. And uh-oh. Moments later, Miriam's fallen off.
Don't make me take another friend. Keep your promise, love child. Join us.
Here we have a couple we saw earlier who are inside the psychiatric facility as well. That doesn't look good. This is what became of that couple.
Where are Connie and Ed?
This is Dean Cameron from the movie Summer School. He plays Ralph. He's got some issues too. He takes Cynthia downstairs to the records room and loses his shit.
It's very important that I talk to you! In the real world.
Join us. You loved us forever.
Your theory shade up.
Cynthia's been taken out of this facility now.
It's time for me to go now.
And Dr. Carmen there, Bruce Abbott, doesn't trust the other doctor.
I'll release her into police custody if I can stay on as her physician.
It's all right with me.
Good, Alex. Continue where the clinic is over.
But why?
You won't get me.
This girl's drinking some formaldehyde. Bruce Abbott's not happy with the doctor firing him. But it's just a dream.
Just help me read it. What is it?
All right, just calm down.
The doctor's been giving bad pills to people.
Is this lithium?
No, this is brilliant.
Oh.
This is the exact opposite of lithium. You give this to a normal person, you flip out. Somebody like
Cynthia, can you do that, please? To prove a theory, Beresford secretly changed the medication for everybody in the group. Now, these drugs are what drove everybody to suicide. It's not Unity Fields, it's not Harris.
So the doctor's the bad guy.
You won't be coming with us?
No, not where we're going.
But she didn't fall.
Cynthia.
It's a futile, empty gesture.
Fuck you.
That's the wrong answer, Alex.
No!
Glad you're here.
Please show up and rescue everybody.
Caught red-handed. I came looking for Cynthia. I found him here trying to push her.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
And that's our film. All right, let's talk about Bad Dreams. I think it's from 87 or 1988. It's one of those 2 years. I haven't seen this movie in a long time. I had this taped on a EP speed tape back in the 80s with a bunch of other movies on it. I think House 2 was on this movie, or on that tape as well. We had this group in the 70s. They're kind of like a Manson cult commune type thing. And they all think their leader is this guy named Harris, who basically kills them all by pouring gasoline on them, and they blow up this house. They're all going to join Unity or something like that. Well, Jennifer Rubin, who is one of the kids there, she actually survived somehow. She's the only survivor of this place. But she's in a coma for 13 years. When she gets out of it, she's maybe about early 20s, maybe. I don't know. They kind of stick her in a loony bin because they don't know what else to do with her. And she meets a lot of crazy people in there. But while she's in there, she starts having these weird visions that this guy Harris, who's dead, is still stalking her and says, "I'm coming for you. You made your promise. You got to." Basically, he wants her to kill herself. Meanwhile, while this is happening, some of the other people in the asylum there, or the loony bin, whatever they are in, this psychiatric hospital, let's just say, be politically correct, they start killing themselves one at a time. And she thinks it's like Harris who's like making this happen, so she's freaking out. There's this doctor played by Bruce Abbott. You might remember him from Reanimator. He takes a special interest in the girl here. What is her name in here? I can't even remember. Was it Jennifer? Cynthia, played by Jennifer Rubin. And he takes a special interest in her, and he's trying to help her. Ultimately, we find out, though, or he finds out, the doctor, that the main doctor who's in charge of this whole facility, he's actually upping everybody's medicine, making them do crazy things to facilitate some sort of book he's writing or some sort of experiments he's doing, some sort of theories. I don't know. So the doctor's really a bad guy. He's giving them all these weird meds that are making them see things and do things and jump off of buildings and be suicidal. And it's because of this medicine that Cynthia is seeing Harris in her dreams and all this stuff too. Well, it culminates on the roof of this building where she's about to commit suicide. The doctor, Bruce Abbott, comes there to try to stop her, and then the bad doctor tries to push them both off the ledge, and ultimately everybody's saved, and then the girl ends up pushing the bad doctor off, and he dies. And that's it. It's kind of a funny scene. Cy Richardson, who plays the cop, he was on the roof when this happened, and he saw it, and he just kind of went, he turned around and walked away. That seems odd. But Cy Richardson, you might remember, played the fairy godmother in the movie Cinderella, the 1977 version, the softcore version. He was great in that. He was also in the movie Fairy Tales. He played Cyrus, very similar character. He's still acting today. He's in like 120 roles, so power to him. getting a start that way. So anyway, that's it. Bad Dreams. You can get this on a Blu-ray with visiting hours. I think this might have been available on a DVD with visiting hours also. So I'll be watching visiting hours soon. Thanks to Scream Factory for putting this out. It's pretty good stuff. This guy has some commentary with the director, as well as an interview with Jennifer Rubin and Bruce Abbott and Dean Cameron, who you might remember from Summer School. So anyway, check it out. Bad Dreams. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments. Watch it. Bye. Also, the song Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses plays at the ending credits. Apparently, they were going to actually use clips from this movie in the video for that song, but her name is Everly. I can't remember her first name, but she was the girlfriend of the lead singer, Axl Rose at the time, Erin Everly. And she said, hey, that song is written about me. I don't want some horror movie clips in the video, so she outvoted the entire band. So anyway, that's it. Check it out, Bad Dreams. Watch it. Bye.